Hey guys, Katie Vibes here. Welcome back to my channel. If you found me from my toy content, then hello and welcome to my other channel, which is not toy content related, so you're not going to see any toy stuff. By the way, when I say toy content, no, I don't mean on OnlyFans. I mean I'm actually a toy collector, primarily G1 My Little Ponies from the 1980s. But I buy, sell, collect, and trade collectible toys, and also some toys for kids to play with as well, but mostly collectibles, things like Funko Pops, Pokemon, Marvel and DC, Disney, Build-A-Bear, Polly Pocket, all generations of My Little Pony, Care Bears. I could go on and on. I have like over 100 toy lines and brands and over 2,000 items in my inventory. So if you collect something or you know somebody that does, check out the link in the description below. It will take you to my toy content channel and also my toy content Instagram and TikTok and just tons of toy content stuff. But anyways, this is not about that stuff. Just want to say hello in case you found me from there and you decided to join me on this side of things. But otherwise, yeah, we're not going to talk about that kind of stuff here. We're going to talk about other stuff like movie reviews and me trying weird foods like weird cotton candy. I've already done it. Check out that video. And just in stuff like that, but also some other stuff. And this is going to fall into that other category. I have no idea what playlist I'm going to save this to. If any playlist, probably not. Basically, we're going to, well, this was going to be about what is the primary factor of what ruins relationships in today's world. And that's what this was going to be about, me answering that and giving some, examples and showing like memes and statuses and all this stuff. But as I was going to make that video, I'm scrolling through Facebook and I happened to stumble on a status from this guy. And it's this guy who posted some screenshots of a message conversation between a guy and a girl. I read it and just oh boy. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to get into this. We're gonna have to get into it so you can understand everything. But basically, this guy and this girl were talking, and the guy posted his own conversation, which I didn't realize at first, of him and his interaction with this girl. And let's just say this guy sounds like a douche. He sounds like a total douchebag, and I don't think he realizes that. So yeah, let's just get into it. Conversation starts out pretty regular, and basically the person says, let's hang out, lol, let's drink and hang out. And he just said that he doesn't drink. So she said, well, then let's talk and listen to music. He asks, how old are you? And she says, I'm 30, got 2 kiddos. Now this is where I feel like it already takes a pretty big turn. He just already seems like such a nasty person that's making assumptions when he responds, you want me to hang out and listen to music with you and your kids? Okay, that is not what was said. So any good parent is going to want somebody to know, if they're trying to get to know this person, they're going to want them to know if they have kids or not. Because if kids are a deal breaker and you invest all this time and energy into this person, 6 months later, you actually really like them, they find out you have kids and they bail, you just wasted all that time and energy. This person never once said that you need to hang out with me and my kids. You need to meet my kids. My kids are going to be there. We're going to do this with my kids. I mean, that just sounds weird. She already brought up drinking and hanging out. So why would her kids be involved in that? Obviously, she's trying to hang out with you alone. I don't see how that's not abundantly clear and obvious, but this guy just jumped to a really weird assumption and just had this nasty attitude right off the bat. But anyways, so she explains that my kids are at school with their other dad. Oh, okay. And she says, because need some company, away from my roommate, because I like you. Oh boy, here he goes. LOL, have you met me? Okay, well, she didn't say she loved you, and she didn't even say she had a crush on you. The way I took it at least, I think she's saying from our conversations and from whether it's a message or from comments, from the stuff that he posts, she's saying, you seem like somebody I could enjoy being around. You seem like somebody I could talk to, somebody I could hang out with, somebody I could get to know to see if I like you. Right now, she's just saying, I like you, like, you seem like you have a cool personality. That's the way I'm taking it. But of course, he had to be weird and LOL. Have you met me? He then asks, you looking for someone to hook up with? She says, it doesn't matter to me. He says, how do you know Mark Hazard? Now, this is where things get a little complicated, and I'm not going to go off into this side adventure with you guys, but basically, apparently, there was some drama between this person and this guy named Mark. Honestly, it's neither here nor there, and bringing it up is pretty immature in my opinion. Just because she had an issue with somebody else previously doesn't mean that she's automatically a problematic person. First off, you typically only get one side of the story. So for all you know, this girl didn't even do anything wrong, and it's actually the guy who's being a douchebag and spreading misinformation. It happens all the time, and it goes both ways. Women do it to men do it to women do it to women, men do it to men. That's just how fights work. Anyway, she says, I don't. I think because she doesn't want to talk about it because it doesn't matter. He's on your friends list. You should message him. All right, bringing up he's on your friends list is just plain stupid. I'm sure, this guy has me on his friends list. We've never met each other. So just because someone's on your friends list doesn't mean a damn thing. He's a friend of mine. Good guy. And she's clearly still not trying to get into the past and bring up drama that doesn't need to be brought up. That's good. When you coming by? Sounds like work. I'm on vacation. Oh God, I'm almost puked. Hold on. I'm used to women coming to me. What? Oh God. Oh God, what? Girl, you already had red flags. They are now slapping you in the face. Like literally, he's just banging the red flags into your face at this point. Ew. I'm choking. Smell that vomit. Dear God. No, seriously. Ew. Men, don't say that. Number one, if you say that, it's not true. And a girl actually called him out on it. Was like, oh, show us these messages of all these women that are just coming to you. Yeah, of course he couldn't produce any receipts, because if you have to tell somebody you got people chasing you, you don't got people chasing you. It's one thing when it's brought up in a conversation in a different light, but when you're doing it in like a brag sort of way, especially when you're trying to be like a humble brag, like you're not being humble, asshole. You just sound like an idiot. You sound like a douchebag. That's what you sound like, because that's what you are. Crazy how that works out. If it sounds like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, right? You're a fucking duck. But anyways, I just wanted to rant about that for just a minute. Sorry. Just let's get back to it. Yeah. She just says, haha, that's good. Because what the hell do you say to that? That's so weird. Sounds like work. It sounds like work to go kick it with someone, to sit, chill, listen to music, and get to know them. That sounds like work to you? Okay. And then, yeah, you're used to women coming to you. Okay, but then invite her to your place and invite her somewhere you want to go then. That was a pretty simple one, but yeah. You probably don't know that because you don't actually have women coming to you, so they probably don't even come for you. But that's besides the point. He says, does this usually work out for you? By the way, that's the wrong form of workout. She's not like doing fitness, so that, no. Does this usually work out for you? Message random Facebook acquaintances and score some side dick? And I'm assuming roommate is probably husband or boyfriend. Ha 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 ha. You're a dumbass. Why would that automatically mean that? Do you know how many people have roommates, especially nowadays? I know somebody who has a husband and 3 kids, and she's currently looking for a roommate because they're struggling financially to support a home that has enough room for them and also their 3 children on their own. So roommates are actually a really big thing, even into adulthood and even into, the rest of your life. So I don't see any issue with there being a roommate. So to assume that it means something more, you look like a douchebag. Oh, crazy. Again. I do, and no, he ain't, which of course he laughs at, which makes no sense because, again, you have no proof that this is a boyfriend, a husband, nothing. And if it was a boyfriend or a husband, wouldn't her profile, instead of saying single, wouldn't it say in a relationship at the very least? That just doesn't even make sense. He's a loser, abuser, has punched me and kicked me, all kinds of stuff. So I think here, I don't think she's really trying to be like pity party, and maybe she is, but I think more so what she's trying to say is, it's definitely not somebody I'm into. There is no fiber of my being that would want to be with this man. So, yeah, stop thinking it's something it's not. Here is where he gets really gross. Clearly, you haven't got a clue what you're doing with me. Okay, first off, she's just trying to get to know you. I'm pretty sure she's like well aware of that. She tried multiple times, but I don't understand why. But yeah.
Anyways, I'm 6'3". Oh my goodness. Only 3% of men are this tall. Oh god. Sorry, I'm trying so hard not to throw up. I work out daily, which that's the right way to say workout. And also, you really should, if you're really good at fitness, you should know that you're actually not supposed to work out daily. You're supposed to have break days, but that's neither here nor there. I work out daily and stay under 25% body fat. Only 14% of men stay in this kind of shape. Oh god. Highly educated. 0.39% of men have my education. 91.7% of the planet earns less than I do, and I'm legitimately unmarried. Doing the math, out of 3.95 billion men on this planet, less than 1% fit my demographic. 0.14%, to be exact. Oh my god.
When I read this, I thought the person being made fun of was that guy. I didn't realize until I got a little bit more into it, or maybe it was like after I got out of it and read like the description of everything going on, did I realize that the man saying these things, these statistics about himself, was not the guy that we're supposed to be laughing at. We're supposed to be laughing at the girl. Let that sink in. Does he not get that? Like, I seriously think a bunch of people, because there's like 54 laugh reacts, and all laugh reacts. I think a lot of people thought or think what I thought originally. I don't think they looked too far into it. They literally just read the screenshots, because that's what people do. A lot of people think everything is like a shared post. They probably don't even realize it's this guy's post. They probably think he shared it. And they're laughing at this guy and his douchebag responses. And it keeps going, by the way, just so you know. And that's what I think most people are laughing at. And I think he thinks they're laughing at the girl with him, but they're actually laughing at him. Who says this shit? First off, did you really look up those statistics so that you could say those things? And if you didn't look them up in that moment to try and look so cool, that means you already looked them up and knew them, meaning you probably used this information before, which, wow, no wonder you're single. What girl, please women, speak up if you're watching this, what woman is gonna hear these things and go, oh, he is such a catch. Like, I need this man. He's under 25% body fat. Oh my god. Anyone that's like 30% body fat, ew, can't like waste my time with them. Okay, like my boyfriend is the best man I have ever dated. Ever. Like, he is amazing. He is such an incredible man. A few weeks ago, it was right before work, and he literally just turns to me and says, I love you and thank you. And I had to ask him what he was saying thank you for, because we were just sitting there. I'm like, what? Thank you for what? Did he think I did something that I didn't do, kind of thing? No, he just said, just thank you for being you. He tells me all the time that he appreciates me. He tells me all the time how intelligent I am and how he appreciates my mind, and he points things out about me that aren't just physical. And he still definitely compliments my physical appearance, but he also compliments me as a person. Nobody has ever done that for me before. Not somebody that I was interested in, somebody that I was dating, whatever. So he's a genuinely good man that, like, and he's so sweet about other things, like with sharing and just really sweet things. Like, he's a great guy. He is not under 25% body fat, and guess what? That does not faze me in any way, shape, or form. We both want to get back in shape. I have more blubber here than I should. All right, I was getting ready for the winter. Not really. I just really need to lose this weight, though. There's more there than you can probably think. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's bad. Look at that. Oh, God, that didn't do me any justice. It's bigger than it looks, I promise. Just believe me and understand what I'm trying to get at. I'm not below 25% body fat either, and that does not make me any less desirable, hopefully, to any normal, sane person that isn't a complete douchebag. So just bringing that up is just so gross as it is, and just so freaking laughable. And oh my god, I cannot believe this is a real conversation where the guy who wrote this is the one posting it. Dude, you're making fun of yourself, and I don't even think you know it. Okay, you're letting people make fun of you, and you think it's just, Ugh. I can't believe this is real. Okay, let's continue.
I'm rare. If I'm hooking up with anyone, they're going to be as rare as me. Sorry. Start laughing. So, unless you're an Eastern European princess, a Nobel Prize winner, or the heir to an international hotel chain, I'm not for you. Yeah, because Paris Hilton would totally give you a chance. Pro tip: the whole abusive boyfriend husband roommate thing has been played out. Captain Save-A-Hos are a dime a dozen. That's why most women lie their ass off about that shit to take advantage of weak minded men with hero complexes. If you're actually being abused, call the cops and get out. Nobody is going to save you but you. Anyway, good luck with your hunt for a hookup. Enjoy listening to music and getting shithoused. And if you're not lying about it, stop playing five-fingered knuckle duster with your roommate. Oh my god. He's serious. He's serious, guys. This is real.
Again, heir to an international hotel chain. Sir Paris Hilton wouldn't touch you with a 50-foot pole. Okay, you do not stand a chance with that woman, because I can't think of anybody else. I'm sure there are plenty of heiresses to international hotel chains. Of course there are. But they're not interested in you, honey. I can almost guarantee that. Oh my gosh, this is a real man. This is a real person. And he posted this of himself thinking it was a win. I'm like, just what? I don't even know what to say. It like, this is crazy. Am I like crazy for thinking it's crazy? Because no, I'm not, because I saw some people responding alongside with me. But there were people that actually were like agreeing with him. Girls too, even, but guys mostly, because what a surprise that men are building this dude up. He sounds like one of those like, I'm an alpha man, I'm so great, so cool, women just shower themselves before me. Then why are you single, honey? Because I doubt it. Yeah, okay, like I'm not gonna get into the appearances and, breaking people down for the way they look and stuff, but let's just say this man's not a model, all right? Like I'm not here to insult people's appearances. Everyone has their own taste. There are plenty of people that aren't into people that are overweight, and then there's people who absolutely adore obese people. So we all have our thing. There are plenty of people that I don't find attractive that most people do find attractive. The preferences. So I'm not saying this guy is ugly by any means. He's not. But he's most definitely not a catch for multiple reasons. I think we can see quite a few already. But he's also not the kind of man you'd be walking down the street and see and your mouth would, and I don't mean this mouth, starts watering, okay? There's no moisture down here because I looked over and got a glance of this guy. All right, it's not, no. Sorry, sir, but no. I said I wasn't going to tear down his appearance, and I'm kind of doing that. My apologies, but here we are. So, yeah. And I don't know how much more annoyed I could get at him bringing up roommate. Did you notice roommate is always in quotes? Dude, shut up. Okay, the roommate is not a boyfriend. The roommate is not her husband. And then you bring up, I'm actually not married. Okay, because nobody wants to marry you, dude. Look at how you act. Like that. No shit, you're not married. Nobody's probably been able to stay with you long enough. Not by your choice, and I'm sure in some situations it was your choice. I've broken up with people and people have broken up with me. It goes both ways, right? But I'm not surprised that he's never been married, is what I'm trying to get at. And if he was ever to be married, I wouldn't be shocked to find out it ended in divorce several years later. I really wouldn't be shocked by that, honestly. He doesn't seem like a very enjoyable man to be with. or to date long term. So I couldn't, it just, ew. The way he thinks about himself, the way he's building himself up, it's almost like he's building himself up because he needs to feel these things about himself. Like, cool dude, you work out. Do you know how many people work out in today's world? It's actually extremely common. It's actually on the rise. It has been for many, many years now. So you working out is not some shocking thing. The fact that you're under 25% body fat, number one, do we know if that's true or not? We really don't. And even if it is, there are plenty of people who are not below 25% body fat who are still very sexually appealing body-wise. Just like some people have a gorgeous body but an ugly face. Very little men can do about their face not being attractive. Yeah, you can change your body all you want, but the main thing people look at is your face. So if you've got a gorgeous body and your face is just you still probably don't have a chance with somebody who appearance is a big part of the relationship for them. Personally, for me, looks are very important. They are. I'm not going to say they're the most important thing. I've definitely dated people I didn't think were the hottest people ever because their personality was amazing. But typically, yes, I go towards somebody to get to know them because of their appearance, because that's what draws us in. So just because you got a nice body, it may not do that much for you if you don't got a great face. And then if you send messages like this, you're probably going to just scare people away even if you did have a great face, because your personality just seems to suck. It does. It really does. The fact that he keeps bringing up roommate like that, roommate, it sounds very personal. Sir, did you date somebody that had a roommate and she was really screwing him on the side because she couldn't stand your damn ass? Or were you taking so many steroids that it just wasn't getting up for her and so she had to go to her roommate for attention? Either way, it seems very personal to me. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I just wanted to share that conversation, what was going on with that with you, because wow, wow, ew, and wow, holy crap. It's just weird. I cannot believe that guy posted that and thought that he was winning, because no, sir, you're not winning. No. He really thought he had something going, like he was in the right. And again, I think people that were laughing read the screenshot and didn't realize it was him being that guy, being the one talking. I think they were laughing at what the dude responded with, because the girl never ends up responding to any of that. It cuts off with him, saying what he says, that huge long part. And it's just, I really don't think he realized it was not the win he thought it was. He looked like a douchebag. Men, please, and women too. You guys, don't share your personal stats with somebody to show off. Whether you're like bickering with them, like this guy was doing with this girl, because I do consider what he's doing like almost like a temper tantrum, like bickering with her when she's not even bickering with him. It's like one of those one-sided arguments where the person in the relationship's just a negative asshole and they're just like arguing with you and you're calmly talking and they're building it up as if you're yelling and you're literally still just talking and not saying anything rude or crazy. I have personal experience with that, can you tell? But anyways, yeah, just people, men, women alike, just don't do that. It's gross. You look really lame. You look really weird. It's laughable. It's cocky. It's arrogant. It's ignorant. It's just not hot. It is not the way to get somebody. It is not the way to attract someone to you. It's weird. And like, if somebody was into you for those reasons, they are extremely shallow. So you're not going to attract anything worthwhile. You're going to attract a very shallow person. Like, oh, you're wealthy, in shape, good looking, worth showing off. Oh, hell yeah, then you're perfect, because that's all I need. I don't need committed. I don't need kind, compassionate, humble, modest, honest, loyal. I think I said loyal already, but it's very important. I don't need any of those things. Screw all of those. Screw all of the stuff that actually makes a relationship work. Let's focus on the things that aren't necessary in a relationship. Less than 25% body fat, somebody that works out, and somebody that's wealthy. Those are absolute musts in a relationship, right? That's what keeps a relationship going, right? Like, you see how crazy it sounds? It's just, you're not attracting the right people if you do that. So if somebody actually does like it and respond, yeah, that's a red flag on that person too. So just both of you, you both have a lot of red flags. Maybe you should work on yourselves until you can change that color to green, because you're gross. I think I puked enough in this video, so we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And yeah, I'll be doing the other video later today or maybe tomorrow or something where I actually talk about what this video was intended to be about. So yeah, another video for another day. Check out the links in the description below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It makes you oh so cool. And of course you want to be cooler than you are, right? Because of course we all can use a little bit more cool in our lives. So become that really cool being and press my subscribe button. Also hit like and leave a friendly comment, because also it's just like awesome. It makes me smile and puts me in a good mood, and you know we all like being in a good mood, but it also helps me in the algorithm, and that really helps put me in a good mood. So yeah, okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Bye.